Hi there, I'm Dr. Tom with EBM Fitness Solutions, and I want to go over something that can help you determine if you should or should not be doing certain exercises. And it's a simple test, and it's something that a lot of my patients and clients cannot do initially that we have to work on getting back. And if they cannot do this, it is going to exclude certain exercises from what we're going to start working with. And it's simply trying to get their arms up against the wall into this goalpost or 90-90 position here. So what I want you to try to do, your feet can be out away from the wall a little bit, not too far. Hips and butt, shoulders, head back. Get your elbows kind of lined up with your shoulders, bring them back this way, and try to get your forearms flat against the wall. And that's important because what people tend to do when things are tight, they flick their wrists. So they touch the wall with their knuckles, but there's a big gap right here. That's no good. What I want you to do is almost kind of like roll your wrist this way and just try to touch your forearms to the wall. So come back this way. Can you even get to this position? Okay. You may find that one side can, one side cannot, maybe both sides can't. Now, here's how this can give you information going forward. If you cannot get your arms to the wall, then overhead pressing exercises, probably not the best idea. Squatting with a straight bar on your back, absolutely not, right? So it's something that you need to work on, but you need to figure out what the restriction is coming from, okay? It could be a joint restriction. It could be more of a muscular and a movement-based restriction. One easy test, try this against a wall. If you fail to get your arms against the wall, lay on the floor. Do the same motion on the floor and see what happens to your range of motion. If you cannot do it here, but you lay down and you can do it on the floor, what that suggests is that the joint moves just fine. You have the adequate joint mobility to get where we need to go. You just can't access it in this position for some reason, and we need to figure out why that is. So if you have a restriction here and a restriction on the floor, it would suggest that it's primarily a joint restriction with maybe some muscular and some movement stuff tied in, but you'd have to address the joint mobility part first. And you cannot stretch away a joint mobility issue. You have to address the joint itself, and probably you'll need some manual therapy, some physical therapy, something like that to improve the joint mobility, which is a whole separate topic that I won't get into right now, but it is different and you cannot just stretch it away. So to review, feet slightly away from the wall, hips and butt, shoulders, head back, elbows same level as your shoulders, forearms against the wall, not your hands, not your knuckles, forearms. If you can get here, good. Work to maintain that. Getting in that position periodically is a great way to get you out of all the rounded postures we spend our time in throughout the day, and it means you have sort of the green light to perform pretty much any overhead or exercise that might have you back into this position.